Pre, bad trip pre. Naka 1 game ako pre, tapos hindi pa nag-recording pre. Bad trip yun pre. Putik na no. Pwede eh. Baka bad trip pre. Bad trip ako din pre. Bulbul na yun oh. Putik yan pre. Putik na yan. Bad trip ako dun pre. Trip ako dun pre. Ano bang gagawin natin dito ah? Trip na tayo. Hindi pa. Hindi natin to. Medyo malakas ba? Ganyan. Bibili pa tayo ng ano. Grabe pre. Kala ko talaga. Kahit 1 game na. Sayang yan pre. Bulbul na yun eh. Bad trip. Ito yan. Ano bang gagawin ko? Saan ba yung ano? Bad trip yun pre. Sa ating go. Talo ako dun pre. Talo ako dun mga lods. Parang ano talaga yun. Nangyari dun? Talo. Di ko alam ba't natalo ako dun eh. Bili tayo ng layup pre no. Bili tayo ng layup. Dito, layup. Ito. Bili tayo na ano. Sino magandang layup dito? Si Crawford. Jordan tayo pre no. O diba? Kita niya yung Jordan niya. O diba? Yan. Or Westbrook. Bulbul pa Westbrook eh. Oh. Irving. Oops. Wow. Saan ba yung mas bet nyo dito mga lods? No? Okay din kay Irving no? LeBron James. Ano ba yun? Bulbul na yan ha? Curry. Pag yan, Garden. Wow. Garden na siguro no? Para may bat lang ito. Limbo. Pwede man siguro dalawa. Side step. Kay Jordan oh. Kay Irving oh. Kay Irving oh, diba? Kay Irving tayo kunin na to kay Irving pre kasi lakas kay Irving pre. No. Saan na yan? Wait lang. Sa atin na. Dito tayo. Saan yan? Ano ba yan? Oh. Yan. Ano binili ko? Iba yung bibili ko. Iba yung bibili ko. Start. Back. Ito, bilhin ko to. Kasi sabi nila. Yan. Bilhin natin to na. Penal Garden no. Suotin mo natin. Dito yun. Wait lang ah. Hindi ko alam kung pwede ba dalawa. Yung layup natin. Isa lang pala lods. Isa lang talaga. Yan. Tingnan natin yung dunk ha, di ba? Kita ko yung dunk, mga dunk na hindi tayo pwede. Kasi may limit kasi eh. Kailangan nila no. Ano ba? Ito. Contact dunk, hindi rin kasi kailangan 85 yung driving dunk. Kahit yan pwede. Lip, hindi tayo pwede. Dunk, konti-konti lang. Oh, wala tayo nito oh. Athletic hang. Ito wala mo. Ano ko yan? Ito, quick drop off. Ano ko yan? Ito kailangan 75 driving dunk. Mantalang sa atin. Sayang talaga no, wala talaga ako. Kasi yung driving dunk natin driving dunk natin yung driving dunk natin ito lang 61. Ano ba to? Bulbulan naman yan eh. Bulbulan, di ba? Laro na tayo. Pick na tayo sa gym. Uy, Toronto. Ito, maganda to. Pang ilan ba sila? Pang ilan sila? Ito, pang 6 sila, no? Kalabanin natin to sila. Kasi maganda yung mga kalaban natin sa susunod, no? May Oklahoma. Saan talaga yung 1 game talaga? Grabe, mapupuwit naman ako nito ng lalo. Sana isang oras na lang eh. Kakain sana ako pero mamaya naman siguro. Pugi o pugi.
A sharp and confident-looking Raptors team coming down the tunnel earlier. We'll see if that confidence carries over onto their home floor. And the game arrival, sponsored by Dress Like a Pro. A soaring CN Tower is seen from the waters of Lake Ontario, along with the rest of beautiful downtown and nothing to... It sure can. All right, DA, thanks. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring.
Hindi ko talaga gusto yung lineup namin, oh. Kasi mahirapan sa Dikumpo. Dapat forward ka. Lakas yung ibang, bala ko sana mag-transfer, mag-trade back. Trade sana ko ba? Kaso wag na siguro, no?
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. D out there with Contagious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Giannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And Smitty once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. Side benefit, does that help defenders preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think they have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. You see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage. And live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island, and it's just not fair.
Good point. Siakam with it, now guarded by Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Caldwell-Pope. It's good from about 19 feet. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And it's going to come down to effort.
Ano ba nakain ng coach nila? Butiti? Or bitlog? Baka kumain ng bitlog, no? Kumain siguro.
You just have to send more guys to the glass.
Knocks it loose. And here we go. Here's D. And that one is hammered home.
On both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it.
And Siakam has it in the corner.
Parang injury yung bitlog mo, ba't wala siya na?
Trying to get open as a back.
Uy, lakas
Siakam, good.
Oh, great
Tackle up
concentration
yun,
from
ah.
Siakam. Takes the hit.
Pag ako
Yeah,
nun,
his
lahat
eyes
lagi,
never
hindi
leave
talaga
the
pasok
rim.
yun ah. Uy,
There's the pass to Ilyasova.
baling naman ba?
D, covered by Van Vliet. And the
Uy!
official signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful
Sorry,
there.
sorry. Grabe, dalawa na.
In just the first few minutes.
Ay, ano bang ginagawa ko?
They
Eh,
need him to refocus.
Antok na kasi ako eh. Ala.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second bucket.
Just
Taruhin
setting
natin
the
ito kasi
tone with an aggressive
sarap ng
move
laban eh.
to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse.
Uy!
You have to be aware. He should be on your
Ba't
radar
ang
all
nangyari
the
nito? Hindi
time.
ko ano.
This is what we talk
Ano,
about.
CCTV,
Valuing
ba't
each possession.
hindi magaya ka sa
Avoiding
akin?
those kinds of mistakes.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Kasi foul play yun ah.
Here's Anunoby. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Bucks trail. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And another steal for him.
With every steal, he continues to march towards the record book.
Greg,
53, third zone,
he's got
55.
a good view of third most steals in a single year. What a defensive
single year,
season for
ah.
him.
And it was Michael Ray Richardson who tallied 265 steals
Sayang,
back in
sayang.
1980.
Uy!
Third most ever in the NBA.
Nanood lang ni pare ko
He
eh.
may have company soon.
The aggressive
Nanood
side
ni pare ng
surge
Antetokounmpo eh.
coming through asserts himself at the rim.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's D, passes it to Ilyasova. Middleton outside.
Yun lang.
Giannis passes to D, and the shot goes down. D's got 6.
And their post play
Diba,
has
si up
been
lang muna,
really
ha?
solid right off the bat.
Here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 25-point game against Indiana. High arcing shot.
Uy, out nyo, out
Toronto
nyo, ha?
turns it over again. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is
Top
matching
6
up.
sila no.
You look
Pili
at the
pala yung top
Bucks.
2, top
They are the favorite right
Boston,
now to lock up the number one seed.
Orlando, Indiana.
First place right now
Ay,
and
pang
not
top,
looking
pang
like
top
they
9 pala yung
are gonna be
Wizards.
slowing down at all. Of course, there's the Raptors. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Bucks, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And
Ang
guys,
lakas,
I don't
Mario.
see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that
Pero
by
si
this
Yasuo
point in
ba,
the
no?
season, they would have separated
Hindi din
themselves
kasi
from the
magaling
pack.
kasi.
They've done that and more.
Sabi,
You know
lipat
what? You
na siguro ako
allow
no.
a guy to get right to the rim.
Wala, natira lang sa bibitong ko kasi.
Middleton hits them
naman
both.
yun. Hindi naman pili. Ilagay mo
Toronto
center kasi
Raptors
hindi
are
naman
an
tayo
elite
center.
defensive group.
Ako,
Reasons why they're long, they're smart, and
kasi paano
they're
lang pagka-scorer
experienced.
niya?
Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. Now, here's Siakam. Here's Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Here's
Oh, there you go.
Ilyasova, and it's good. 2 points.
Sumalong pala ako.
Talk about the defensive IQ
Kala
spinning
niya
for the
swimming pool.
Raptors. Where does that reveal itself?
For me, Kevin, their rotations, they are able to send help,
Hoy!
double teams, and
Muntik na
still
makikyat.
recover and get out to shoot.
And those are the kind of nice inside
Muntik
looks
na
they've
makikyat, ah.
gotten here in the first half.
Here's D. He dishes it to
Pat,
Antetokounmpo.
nagpat.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hindi mo
Outstanding
ilalim kasi
decision making there
lakas
to
ilalim
change
eh.
his shot and find an open teammate.
Basta na ilalim yan. Lakas yan.
Now here's Van Vliet. D right
Nice foul,
on.
nice try,
And
nice,
he'll
nice.
shoot free
Good,
throws
nice,
here.
nice,
Clearly
nice.
fouled on that shot that time. The whistle
Tingnan
blows.
ka, bulbul.
And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
You have to give Pascal Siakam a lot of credit.
Tingnan ang
He's
bulbul mo.
continued to improve the shooting
Ay, wala na
percentage
pala.
both from the field
Walang
and the
pala.
line.
And the most improved player in the league last season. Pascal Siakam got better in every statistical category.
Outside, onto the Kumbo.
Nice.
And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Nice.
I just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Here's Van Vliet. 2 points. That one goes. Van Vliet's got 6. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
Tiktos ba?
Back in 2016.
Tiktos lang yung tapat ng bulbul ni Baka. Saan siya? No? Saan si Gasol? Daming wala nila dito ah. Lowry.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet.
Siguro yung mga bitlog ng mga
Here's Paul.
Gasol at si Lowry.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Davis comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. Gasol with the steal. Davis in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
Lowry brings the double. Here's Giannis. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And out of bounds is the Bucks gain possession. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Raptors. The ball's knocked loose. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Raptors on defense. Nothing offensively from them in the second quarter. Ilyasova. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped in 34 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure they'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Passes to Middleton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins. Those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
Here's Gasol. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana. Swiped away.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Powell against Hill. Powell the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Powell. Pass to Gasol. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
He hits the second from the line. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol had a total of 12 3-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Toronto calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
With a break in the action, let's go.
double check na natin. Ba't di ako nag-double check kanina?
And you look at D, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo, another guy who can get a lot of points. Top 5.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Outside Gasol. From outside the arc. And the Raptors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how sweet a play.
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up a powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Van Vliet's got 8.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Knocked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here we go, one-on-one. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
An accomplished family for Anunoby. His father's a professor. His brother played pro football.
And OG Anunoby, he's put together like a football player himself. A powerfully built player for a wing.
The Raptors have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And out of UCLA, Norman Powell, an athletic 6'4" combo guard, said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a 2-guard in my opinion. And he's a strong start in his young career.
And the call will be against D. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Toronto, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One
of the best all-around bigs in the league. Gasol continues to modernize his game.
Ganito ba kabala sa akin?
Poke loose. And the call will be against D. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Ano ang ginagawa ng sarili? Ginagawa ng ano ko?
Seconds left in the first half. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hey, a part of being a good floor general is understanding when it's your shot to take.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter.
Hindi na talaga ako. Dami ko pa sana steal.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Narinig kanina. Busit.
Siakam is checked in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. D, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Caldwell Pope out there with D. And it's Ilyasova in at the 5. And there's the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. D, covered by Van Vliet. Pocket 6. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. They get a hand on it. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Plano mo pala yun, nagbigay sa akin tapos matapit tapos laban lang pala.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Personal foul natin, pre. Hindi naman ako mag-graduate. Putik, ba't sinaba ako? Naan mo lang saan ako mag-graduate? Putik ka, ha? Maglala.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Powell, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Powell's got 16 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Giannis outside. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Bucks. And he gets the bucket. 13 points in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Caldwell Pope's got his second best. First trail by 17. Van Vliet passes to Gasol, and the shot goes in.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
D, covered by Van Vliet. Shot's good by Middleton.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Powell against Caldwell Pope. A floater, and the rejection by Giannis.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Fast break, Toronto. Here's Gasol, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. The Raptors making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Bucks leading by 17. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it's from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Chalk up 2 there. Van Vliet's got 4 points now on the quarter.
Any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
D passes to Antetokounmpo. Davis against Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Siakam. Defense right on him. Pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
When you're 7-1, that rim's not far out of reach.
D, covered by Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. The the pass to Siakam.
Outside, Davis
wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. D passes to Caldwell Pope. The shot will not fall.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And here is Van Vliet. 12 points for him. Davis in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. The rebound by the Bucks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Second shot opportunity, and Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Timeout called the Bucks. On lately, we have seen star players changing teams more often. Shorter contracts, player options. Is there any downside to any of that?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint, he didn't invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
Bledsoe outside. Three-pointer.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. Bucks #1, 5th, the Raptors.
These two teams have really passed the ball well all season. They share it, they move it, and it's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
D, covered by Van Vliet. Down low, from 13, Williams gets the bucket. He's got 11.
This is the confidence you love seeing. Sometimes Williams wastes no time in getting his shot off.
Here's Lowry. Bucket is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
D passes to Bledsoe.
Nice.
Sinks the triple. Bledsoe's got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Here's Davis, and the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to D. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to D. Here's Korver. Now the pass to D.
Sabit mo na. Chill lang. Bigyan niyo ako screen.
Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. They get it again. Antetokounmpo. And finally they hit one. Antetokounmpo's got 24 points.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Lowry finds Ibaka. Back to Lowry. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Basta maluoy mo. Foul. Alak. Grabe, malas ko naman, no?
Pushing it up. And that one falls.
Grabe ba? Ito na pinakamalas na mga nalalaro ko sa buong my career ko ba? O seryoso. Ito na talaga.
guarded by Davis. Outside Williams, jacks up a three, and the three ball is good. Williams has got 14 points for the game.
Earlier in his career, Williams didn't have
Dito,
that
Lori.
shot. Now,
Diba? Bulbul mo lang. Ito, iklet ka pa.
his thing. Just
Bulbul mo ha.
and I think that play sort of
Bulbul mo ha,
sums up what
Spider-Man
we've
dunk yan.
seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball
okay na ako yan.
defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Siakam, and the layup is good.
Pero parang may kagraduate na yan.
Siakam's got 4 points now on the court.
Sure ako,
These
sure ako.
are the looks this offense is designed to generate. Siakam deadly close to the rim.
Corner for
It's a
3.
wide open look, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Nice.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3
Diba?
have been triple.
Ah,
2
good
seconds
sa
separate the shot clock in
yun.
game.
May gagraduate na naman yun.
Now here's Lowry.
Gagraduate
He's
talaga
tightly
ngayon.
guarded.
May gagraduate talaga ngayon. Wala yan.
From deep three-point range, kept alive, and the last second
Wala.
attempt doesn't fall. And
36 minutes.
18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in
Siyempre,
his
ang oras na 3:40,
play,
2:48.
and he can pull off the spectacular.
48 na oras natin.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these
Ah,
teams today.
nag-graduate talaga.
Quarter number 4.
Sinasabi ko na ba?
Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Davis, and it's
duo.
Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 slot. So that's the
Foul,
5 in the game for
Grabe,
Toronto.
walang foul nun. Putik ng referee nun ha. Kanina pa tong walang foul ah.
Lowry covering. Pass to DiVincenzo.
Bad trip ng referee na tong. Mga bading mga referee nitong lahat.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Grabe, kanina pa pumapasok oh.
And so
Walang
Siakam
foul.
will bring it up for Toronto.
Grabe, bayad mo referee ng lahat nito
Following this
parang
one, they
mga
get to host the Hornets.
Ah,
And that
pinagbayaran
game
sa mga
closes out
bitlog,
the
ah.
4-game homestand for him.
may
Lowry,
graduate.
solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lowry's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Toronto. Kicks to Korver. Passes
Laktan
it to
boy.
D.
Para sila boy.
Now the feed to
Allah.
Lopez. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. That's his
Lowry,
coming
dude.
off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
What the shit? Ba't binasa mo pa sa akin?
D. Lowry covering. Pass to DiVincenzo.
Katumira.
It's
Ang
stolen by
lubat!
Ibaka.
Ano ba niya?
Here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Ba't nagsabay yung 1 at saka 0? Gusto niya ba triple-double na no?
Out to the right wing.
Nasilugin.
The pass to D. Lock at 6.
Ah,
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of
gado
the
yung
defense
mga Toronto
all game
Raptors
long.
no? Ito pa talaga manalo. Gana
Now,
pa
here is
manalo
Lowry.
Triple trouble ako. Gusto niyo pong manalo. Ah,
To a piece. Swipes
Oh.
the ball away again.
ba?
And he creeps towards greatness with every
Sira.
steal he makes.
Wala.
He has climbed his way up to the 3rd highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. Amazing.
Well, he has passed Michael Ray Richardson's mark of 265 steals. That's set back in 1980. What a defensive juggernaut he's been all year long.
Kala niya ah.
It's good.
Bulbul na
It's his
Ruben
6th win
Lucis.
against the
Saan ka
The
pumapalak?
chemistry has been terrific. Really
Tapuit.
impressed with their offensive execution.
D passes to Lopez.
Balik.
D, now recovering. Pass to DiVincenzo. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Toronto calls timeout. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
It's very tough. Sometimes you have those player additions that just change the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. It might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Powell in for Davis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Siakam passes to Lowry. Count that bucket. Lowry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The shot's good from D.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Trail by 12. Now Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Left side of Ibaka. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And in recent seasons, we've seen Serge Ibaka involved in some extracurriculars. He can get a little chippy out there.
Yes, indeed. Last season, he had a 3-game suspension. Penalties can escalate for repeat offenders. Something he's got to be aware of. So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Lowry brings the double. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Passes it to Powell. That ball, nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. D passes to Ilyasova. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Milwaukee
Pagkamalas ng mga bully niya. Hoy, lugan.
Ibaka pushes the ball to the inside.
Hoy, huwag ka na palak-palak dyan. Gadget ka na. Gadget ka talaga.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lost to D. Here is Ilyasova. Now recovering. And yes, it's good. Ilyasova's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Here's Lowry. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Timeout for the Bucks.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's D. Dishes it to Giannis.
Uy, ninuruwa mo. Napitik ka pa.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge. A
Ba't saan doon
tremendous
na wala ng
athlete.
banta na wala na pumapalak ng titik na yung bulbul ng titikungko?
And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt
Duplang.
as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Elbow shot is on the way, and Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And that is the exact type of opportunity
Wala na
this
naman.
offense is looking to
Grabe
create.
talagang.
Get the ball to the right guy
Putik
in
ng
the right
artery,
spot.
oh.
More often than not, you're coming away with points.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out
Ako
of
daw.
this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Oh,
To me,
kahit
this
yan,
is when
oh.
you want to focus on creating for others.
Bad trip itong referee ay.
Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Grabe mga referee talaga to ah. Magkano kang bayad ng mga bitlog ng binitlog din ng mga... Magkano ka lang yung mga bitlog na binayad sa kanila, no?
Middleton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not in rhythm.
Ha?
He had the 2 triples in the
Mga
first
bitlog
half.
kayo? Bayad ba kayo? Binayaran ba yung mga bitlog nyo? Kanina pa ako drive ng drive lang foul, mga bulbul
That
kayo.
dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an
Bad trip
alley-oop.
talaga.
And Lowry gets it to
Ano
go.
pa?
And if you needed a reminder as to why Lowry's an all-star, check the scoring column.
Sige.
And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Gray,
Bulbul
he's sure
kayo
well
ah. Tingnan ako ng
hitting those guys
gigil
in
sa
their
mga referee
spots.
kayo.
Caldwell Pope against Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the
Grabe sa akin,
Oh,
binigay
he
lahat.
plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint.
Ay, putik na ano no be, ano na.
Holds it up there for Siakam. An emphatic
Easy na ano
alley-oop.
no be, no?
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of
Hala.
reading the floor, got to the
Uy,
rim,
nice.
and made a play.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes on line.
Ba't nagdadive ka dyan? Wala namang swimming pool
And
dyan
he
ah.
jumped out to that ball.
Double na tayo mga lods. So, tingnan nyo na. So, tintonovers tayo.
A little bit late
Kasi
there,
bad
but
trip
you
na, bad
tried to
trip
get
yung
into
mga
your opponent's head.
referee.
Forced him to
Ano
go
mga
somewhere
referee dito?
else with the ball, and he did
Yun
that.
o,
Fred
picture
VanVleet
lang.
is checked in
Da,
for Kyle
palpal ng
Lowry.
bulbul mo. Palpal ng mga bulbul mo.
Kicks it down to Middleton.
Hala
And
ka.
stolen by Siakam. Here's
Ano
Anunoby.
mga ginagawa ko
It's
sa buhay
good,
ko?
only a few seconds into the shot clock. Anunoby's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Uy, wag. Click.
Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Giannis. Inside, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those
Ay,
situations.
kanino din.
Not this time.
Anunoby, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Makes it 2
Hindi
points
pa
there
yung
from
shot.
T.
Bulbul ko
He's
na lang
hot this
talagang
quarter, getting the
papantak
shots
sa mga
he
bitlog
wants,
ng mga
and
referee
he's
kayo ah.
delivering.
And the Raptors call time here.
Inak pa kayo ah.
And the Raptors take the lead. They parted ways with
Inak
reigning
pa na
coach of the
kanina
year,
pa.
Dwayne Casey.
Ano ah, natulog na ko dito.
Nick Nurse guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and
Giannis naman.
determination. The only NBA head
Dapat
coach,
Giannis talaga
who's
ako.
also a head coach
Malas
in
ako ngayon,
college,
malas ako
the G
ngayon.
League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
Bulbul lang ako.
And here is Siakam.
Pero in fairness no, wala pang nag-graduate no.
And there's
Dami
the
ko
pass
kasi
to
bagsak
Anunoby.
ka, hindi kailangan
Six
gumraduate
to
na.
shoot. Stolen by
O dito,
Middleton.
pasa mo sa akin.
He's all alone. Here's D. Good, and the assist
Yes, na,
goes
hindi
to
naman pala.
Middleton. D's got 12 points in just the second half.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to
Athlete,
ignite the break.
walang
without a turnover.
gumagraduate.
High post to
Bumagsak,
Ibaka.
walang pang
6 on the shot
violation.
clock. Here's
Wala.
Anunoby. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Lo,
The rejection by Ibaka.
nari doon, pre.
Feeds the
Walang hard foul, no? Grabe, no? Ito na... Hanapan natin ang hustisya, no? Ha? Hanapan natin hustisya, mga bulbul nyo, no? Tingnan natin. Oh. Ha? Foul, on? Kanino, oh. Asan ma-zoom dito? Bulbul nito. Pati ba camera magpapresyo? Uy. Ang bulbul nyo. Pati ba camera magpapresyo? Hindi mapapakita. Okay, bulbul nyo. Oh. Ano naman na tumitingin ka naman sa rider na tinitingnan mo?
To the left wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Giannis throws it down.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
Wow. Great, generous ball movement tonight.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. And once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Here's Siakam. Foul trying to free himself up. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency. One of the league's best-kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Boucher is checked in. Stanley Johnson comes in for OG Anunoby. Thomas checked in for Norman Powell. And McCaw is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And that is the link of Robin Lopez on display.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And so here's Toronto. Here's Hollis Jefferson. McCaw.
And a turnover.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
All
20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. No good from D. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unfortunate.
Johnson's shot is off. Here's D. Makes it off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Fun flight home. Total team effort.
Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game,
game tayo. Siguro next game tayo, no? 1 game na siguro tayo.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Game na lang tayo, mga lods. Oh, kapit ka man.
Appreciate you.
Ano, 150? Ito parang 150 ni Murray ah. Grabe ka ah. Billion na pala yung punch natin oh. Nakakatabag na naman ng bitlog. Kain man ako. Wait lang pre. Kain. Wala ko na pagkain. Dito na ako, lads. Dito na ako mga lads na. Kumain ako ng pagkain si medyo gutom na, no? Alas 4 na. Tapos 56 seconds, 56 minutes pa tayo. Sige, breathe tayo, no? Next game tayo. Sorry. Next kalaban natin mga lods na Oklahoma Soda.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Hey, Dave.
Well, for the Milwaukee Bucks, it had been an 18-year dry spell. They hadn't won a playoff series since 2001, the longest such drought in the league. But with superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the way, the times are indeed changing in Brew City. Kevin?
They are fun to watch. Thank you, David. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bledsoe.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's had to work a lot harder for his points. They haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Nader in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. D out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Giannis in at the center, filling out the middle. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
So the Bucks win the tip. Defended by Paul, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. D passes to Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bucks. Paul outside. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
How about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Paul after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Noel. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
No fear in how he attacks the defense.
Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Running on the back end of what has been Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. No longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but to look at
wala pang 2 minutes, 1 minute pa lang.
Best point guard, but any team will be happy to have
Siguro mag-time out man.
efficiency and
Ako.
playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still as strong as ever.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Thunder making the shot. D, defended by Paul. Middleton against Paul. It's rebounded by Paul.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
The shot by Nader, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
D, defended by Paul. D passes to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6.
Uy, grabe.
They get the rebound. The pass to D. It's it
lang.
again. And the slam dunk by
Bilis ni Noel, no? Parang dating paddle.
With that assist, nice delivery there in traffic.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Ball outside. The shot misses. Great D that time from Giannis.
Wala to.
D is covered by Noel.
Ba?
Here's D. Now on the scoring column with that
Wala,
bucket.
diba?
1 for 2 this game. Under trailing by 6.
Wala mo Noel,
They need
no?
a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long
Bulbul mo
time.
lang nawawala.
Here's Nader. Pass to Paul.
Huwag mo na pasahan.
And Gallinari kicks to Paul. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yabang, no?
Unselfishness can be
Nasa
infectious.
ganyan pa sa
Terrific
kanya,
teamwork.
ano? Ito.
D, defended by Paul. Here's
Joke
D.
lang.
Pass to Giannis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giannis has got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise
Gagawin pa pala ako,
exponentially.
no?
Now here's Noel. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And don't make a mistake, the 3 blocks had a huge impact on the game as well. It really turned the game in their favor.
Here's D. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Under trailing by 8. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game. For many years, he's made everyone around him better.
Feeds it to Ilyasova. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul. Thunder have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Ay, tapos yung
Here's
bulbul.
Paul. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Paul's
Baru
his
sa
second
naman yung
basket of the
speed
night.
up.
Trigger, and from that
Ano sasabi mo?
range, he senses the defenders have backed off. Forget it.
Putik na polo.
All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And it's no secret that Paul is an energetic defender,
Ganun
constantly
pala
swiping at the
magbulbul, no?
ball and ripping away steals.
D, defended by Paul. D passes to Giannis. To the middle. Here's D. Gonna go that time. Now Oklahoma
Grabe,
City
tinuloy
takes
na
it the
naman,
other
oh.
way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
A
Wala.
game they definitely felt they could win, and with the
Bol Noel, bol mo.
there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from D. Passes it to Noel. Looking at the schedule, Doris, about halfway through the season, some teams that started out very hot and were winning like crazy have now come back to earth. They've cooled a bit. They've leveled out.
I think inevitably over the course of an 82-game season, NBA players will tell
Well,
you
yeah.
there are always ups and downs and waves of success and then the tough moments, and the best teams seem to be able to weather all of that. Not get too high when they're playing well, not get too low if they're in the middle of a slump.
The Bucks have gone 7 of
Kaso
11
salita
from the
ng ubos
field
na
to
ako.
begin the game.
Ayan.
D, defended by Paul. D passes to Ilyasova.
Akin
He
yan.
overshot that one, missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And here's Gallinari outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. D, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 8 points for D.
Well, the advantage they have right now is
Alam, di ako
largely based
pasata.
on his play. What an outstanding night.
Noel finds Gallinari.
Putik na lupolo.
Back Back to Noel. Molinari trying to get open. And it's Noel missing. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good on the triple. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the shot is good. Paul's got 8 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
D passes to Antetokounmpo. And there's the feed to Ilyasova. D, Gallinari covering, and the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute, Kevin.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. Bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game.
Gago ka, di kumpo, libre na libre, di ka pumasa, bulbul ka.
As he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Bobo na si kumpo. Pakiwa.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Williams comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Caldwell Pope.
Turbo na hindi pa pumasa.
This game had 28 points. The pass to Robertson.
Sarap talaga pagsabihan kung bulbul ni kumpo, no? Sarap sabihan pag ikaw nag-uuna, pinasasahan kitang bulbul ka. Tapos kapag ako nauna, hindi mo ako pinapasahan, anong klaseng bulbul meron ka?
To set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Oh, joke lang sa'yo yan, oh. Oh, makala ko masat ka pa, hindi ka pala makasata.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
There's Schroeder.
Tabon ako. Tabon ako.
It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Nangyari kung dagway mo.
Here's D, now off the inbound.
Oh, ano ito?
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Ganda pala.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw
Nangyari
missing.
dyan.
2 shots. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
Sorry.
Going on 5 points in the quarter. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Paul. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Noel is out there with Ferguson, and it's Nader in at the 4 spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Raptors put together a nice game. He grabbed 24 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really put off his energy.
Yeah, countless for that win. It was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt, Greg. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Foul.
It's rebounded by Paul.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pag mga ganun kasi, no, pag makontak talaga, wala talaga. Di ba rin sa mga traffic dito eh.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 5 days. Virtually no off-season. Think about the reigning MVP.
Wala naman magagawa kaysa naman panalo parati at nakakaburo na.
Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight
Okay na tong mababad trip tayo tapos mananalo. I mean, magbabad trip tayo. Pero close na. So parang hindi, ano ba? Hindi lalay ang magwat ba? So, lamang ba yung lamang? Palpal.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy
Oh,
about
galing
that.
Well, poor rotation, poor
katong
communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Mataba, mapayak, mga bidi, kakasabad, diba? Sabay-sabit, no? Sabay-sabit, galing pa.
The West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. It has been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think, Greg, for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
Yeah, he's like a magician out there. Paul shows you only what he wants you to see. Then he hits you with the reveal.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Oklahoma City called for the foul. For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
It's Noel, high post. Giannis is there. Nader kicks to Ferguson. Lock at 6. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ferguson's got 5 now.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now. If this continues, it will be.
Here's D. This is Giannis.
Binalik mo pang bulbul ka.
Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. He's got 2.
Hindi kong pinalik pa, no?
If they weren't controlling the backboard.
Bibigyan na, sige, backcourt ka. Holy damn.
Noel, taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Walang itsikan pre. Puking yun na yun, oh.
Paul looking over the floor. Over Ilyasova.
Gaya naman nun, no?
Milwaukee lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Chris Paul.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Dugun.
D, defended by Paul. Pass to Hill. Here's D. He feeds it to Giannis. And the rejection by Noel.
Sa likod na nga pinalak, no?
Thunder trailing by 3.
Sa likod na nga binagul.
Over to the left wing. Ferguson for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Bucks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Down low, Ilyasova. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ilyasova's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Noel dishes the ball. Back to Noel. Alexander with it. He's against Hill. Shoots from 8. Again, the Thunder score.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
D passes to Giannis. Offensive rebound. D defended by Paul. Deep. Unable to get that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Ferguson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hill.
And the NBA. Not an easy
Baro.
time for Terrence. The young players have their ups and downs, but the franchise still very much believes in his talent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks.
Alin,
Maurice
sige
checked
na.
in for Ilyasova. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Hill. Here's Ferguson, defended by Middleton. 13 feet away. And Noel throws it down.
And that's an example of his athleticism.
Bilis,
Right? Nerlens
bulbul
Noel,
ka,
the
walang
ability
bantay
to leap
sintro.
up and ram it home.
And with Ferguson, the fans can be hard on. Expecting more.
Papatagulin ko
Greg,
ng
it's going
Murray
to
na
take
yan.
time for him.
You know, Ferguson has already made big strides with his defense. The shot and consistency will come, but the fans will have to be patient with it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closer. Ferguson for three. There's Noel, and there's the bucket.
Totoo lang, no, yung pag-goalkeeping yung difficulty mo, no, di ka talaga mag-i-enjoy, no. Hindi mo pa naman i-enjoy kasi close yung fight niya.
D, defended by Paul. Passes to Caldwell-Pope. And here is Murray. Here's D. Bucks passing it around. Some changes here for the Bucks.
Tulad ganyan, no, hirap makati. Tamat nila sila, magaling yung naglalaro. Diba?
5 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Wala.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. All right, David, thank
Grabe,
you. And
baba
stay
na
with us,
score, no?
folks.
5-6
We'll be
points.
back just after halftime to get the third.
Wala akong steals, no? Wala akong steal, mga lods. Live. Wala akong mga steal, mga lods.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in
Uy.
close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset.
Bola.
He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. Caldwell-Pope out there with D. And it's Giannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Inside, Ilyasova passes to D. Just 4 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Bucks number 1, 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
Paul passes to Gallinari. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Now the Bucks moving it up.
Oh, taman yan.
Count it. Middleton's got his.
Marunong tumalot yan.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Ilyasova against Gallinari. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will
Score
shoot
lang,
two.
no?
It goes on Chris Middleton. Doris, you've played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
Great insight.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, last season the G League tested out
Ala
the
ka, oy.
expansion
Naunsa
of the
naman na
Pro
siya, oy.
Pathway. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. D passes to Caldwell Pope, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. First in assist, first in steals, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here, leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam. A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Fires from the line, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And the jump by Giannis.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Paul for 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Nader, defended by Middleton, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
Paul with the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Thunder. Giannis passes to D. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. Both free throws good from D. And so here is Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. Now here's Paul. 22 points for him. Here's Nader. 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, Hill pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Nuntok na yung bulog-bulog ang power nito. Wala pong technical din, Rick. Ha? Daya mo na yan. Bulbul mo lang isip mo eh.
4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Gallinari kicks to Nader. Back to Gallinari. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Gallinari hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's D. Here's Giannis. And on to Kumbo.
nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Book it on the money from D. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 15. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
D, defended by Paul. Offensive rebound. And to Kumbo.
Nice.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another.
Sinabdadugo. Ayun. Uy. Wala na pre. Balik ko pre. 10 lang inigwas pre.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth.
Nakakatawad yung mga bulbul niya.
Lays it up off the glass.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful
Hindi
spin.
ng 3 play.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Robertson and Gallinari
Nice.
at the small and power forward position. Schroeder and Gilgeous-Alexander
Play lang ako
up in the
pag ano,
backcourt.
pag
And it's
lamang
Noel
tango
in the center
okay
position.
naman yun. Pero pag lumapagsan yun, no, wala talaga. Talo lang yan pang ano.
Gallinari outside.
Talo lang yan pag gusto natin.
Back to Noel. Lots of room. And that one hits back iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let
Oy.
that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City.
Dapat
Played
talaga, no,
a great fourth
kung mo,
quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
dapat.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo defending. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And the pass to Middleton. D. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
Buak.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Ba't lumabas?
Trailing by 12.
Sana all na lumabas.
And the call will be against D. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Red, ano yung red? Ba't anong din red?
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Wala.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
Bledsoe outside.
Ba't ka tumira? May bantay ka sa
Well,
bulbul
after
mo.
hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Pass to
May
Robertson.
bulbul sa harap mo, tumira ka pa.
Shot clock at 6. Noel passes to Schroeder. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable
Diba?
dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those
Oh, isang
memorable
bula.
ones. And it's the Bucks on the break. The
Wow.
finish. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been
Sa akin
one
yun,
step
hindi
ahead of the
sa-
defense
labas yun
all
ah.
game long.
Wala man ka sa akin, bala.
Here's Schroeder. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the dribble drive with a quick first step. Nice.
D. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Gallinari with the steal. That's tipped. 4-on-3 break. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. The feed to Gallinari. And here's Robertson. Shoots it. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 8 points.
Ba't
on the
nasat yun?
bucket from Noel.
And in that first
Hirap
half,
na nun,
guys,
ah.
they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second. Trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Nice.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Shot go outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Bledsoe. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. From the line. It's all in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 6th
Putik,
rebound on
anong
the night.
ginagawa mo?
They've been better
Putik
than
yun
good
ah.
on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these
Pasa,
two teams
pasa.
in that area.
Pasa sa akin. Pasa. Putik ko na, nag-stop ako din ah.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Middleton the pass to D.
Uy, ano ba yan? May
Alexander
bilpan.
with the steal. And he banks in the layup. Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience?
Uy, 30
And my
minutes
first
pa tayo.
experience was I
Kulang
left
pa tayo ng
coaching
another
and
30
they
minutes.
put Providence
Ang gagawin
College
natin.
basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, game rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Boy, a tough goal for him in this quarter. You can see how
Bakit
desperately he
bigay ka sa
wants to
kanya?
get things started. He just can't make a
Bakit
shot.
kinuha ko na lang? Langya naman makbo nun. Parang may ano sa bitlog ah.
Teardrop shot.
Bitlog.
No good. Giannis with some nice D.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things. Attacking
Parang
and transition,
nagtabitlog
the
yun.
most consistent way
Tumakbo.
to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
D is guarded by Schroeder. Bucks passing it around. In the corner, Middleton with it. 4 on the shot clock. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Nobody near Schroeder. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee leading by 10. The shot's good.
Ay, si Noel. Nagbalak pang mag-ano si Noel. Bulbul mo.
Well, he knows that level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Allah ka buho.
And Giannis throws it down.
Pretty devastating
Ito yun.
actually to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Now, here's Alexander. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Nader. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's D. Finished off the break. D's got 32 points.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here.
Hindi nang
early.
dinakdak.
And they are clicking in transition.
Another steal. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take
Jumanji.
what can
Ano daw, Jumanji?
Absolutely great. That makes the
Jumanji
turnover
pala yung
even
naong
more
ko.
painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with
Kami
more
Jumanji lang
patience.
yung ano tura ko.
Now, here's Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Just 3 to shoot. Over Middleton. No good again that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
It's good. 33 points for Giannis.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Balikin mo pa si Paul. Huwag mo
People look at
papalikin
that
si
general
Paul.
manager position of the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Badu, ay Badu.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, D.
Oy, ako yung player of the game na.
Has been a jaw dropper. It
Ba't
must have
ganyan
been
lang tayo?
feeling great
Oh.
coming into the building tonight. Because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here.
Passing lang tayo, no? Passing lang talaga tayo, no? Natin magagawa dyan. Walang siguro natin mag-stand siguro.
Noel with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Off the run and slam dunk by Noel.
Ooh, just powered it down with both
mag-three.
hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. D, defended by Paul. Middleton outside. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gallinari's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Paul outside. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got 29.
And guys, when Paul kicks it up a notch, it's thrilling to watch. Always in attack mode. Great at looking for his shot and making the D pay.
D, defended by Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Middleton. Launches a three. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
D, defended by Paul. The tray. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
Spider-Man.
Opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain
Nag-block pa yun.
possession.
Uy, sinahod pa ko. Ay, wag na. Sabi, ba't sinahod pa ako dun?
Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Gun kita.
Another
Ba?
steal. So no
Gun ka
problem
pa.
for Milwaukee as they get the win.
Gun ka pa. Kano bang score ng TD Compol? 140. Kulang pa tayo ng 120 lods. Saan tayo last lods? Saan tayo last? Grabe, no? Sa size na talaga ako makapatulog nito.
for what they can do
Lang
when
pa ako na ano eh.
playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was
Lang pa tayo ng...
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double-double. If you had to choose, which is the greater value to this team, your passing or your scoring?
My passing. But crucial.
I don't know, Shaq, man. I have to say my passing and my scoring. I mean, they go together, so how do you pick? That's like asking someone which one of their two children are their favorite. That's just something you don't do, you know what I'm saying? But I've learned that from a personal experience. You don't go down that road.
Well, I have 6 kids, and my daughters are my favorites.
Yo, man, that was nice work out there.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
Doing your thing, man.
I'm trying. That's all I can do, you know? Oh, what's up, bro?
Na all. Yan o all, no? Kinakausap lahat ng mga ano, no? Last game tayo, no? Last game tayo. Hornets? Ano ba itong Hornets? Okay lang kung ito. Kasi malakas yun. Ito yung uniform natin, yung maganda. Game tayo, Lods, no? Last game tayo.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Ilyasova holding down the forward spots. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with D. And it's Giannis in at the 5 down low. And for the Hornets, we've got Bridges. And Gomez out there with Washington. And there's Monk, and it's Graham in at the point. And so it's Milwaukee now. And in constructing lineups, Chris, there's often the dilemma of choosing rim protection versus floor spacing. To you, what matters most?
Well, to me, what matters most is floor spacing. It doesn't. A defense is not overrated. I'm not saying that, but it doesn't matter if you have defense and you can't score. Scoring is just as important, and you have to put pressure on that defense by scoring. And even if you have a shot blocker, guys who might shoot it outside don't come to the paint. But then I've already taken that shot blocker out of the game. So it's all about offense, having a balanced offense. Guys, willing to listen, pay attention to the details, and engage.
Blows, it's going to be on Chris Middleton.
I
mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yung nangyari sa 5 hours natin, yung 6 hours, no? Talaga yan, ah.
Here's Washington.
Saan ako?
Last outing we saw him pour in 22.
Pero okay lang yan, wala naman tayong magagawa. Nangyari ng bulbo nangyari. Nandito naman yung mga magagaling na coach, oh. Time out, 11 minutes. Anong nakain nyo? Yung mga bitlog nyo. Ang problema ba yung mga bitlog nyo?
Stretched out the defense in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Here's D. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo.
It's
not going to go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. In the corner, it's Monk. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Alak ka.
Thanks, Kevin.
Nung ginagawa mo to.
Talked about the difficulty defending the Greek freak and said you've got to dare Giannis into jump shots. When he gets around the rim, you're done for. There is no questioning that when he sees the rim, Kevin, it's lights out.
Thank you, David. It's Solomon. It's a Kumbo. Goes up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the Hornets miss again. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. That one goes in.
D's got his second bucket of the game.
Nice layup.
And Jay was named Player of the Month again. That's now, Greg, twice this season. And what a year it's been. And that just sums up what an impressive season it has been for Che, Kevin. Winning several Player of the Month awards is hard to
Ano ba yun? Para kang pumupulot ng bitlog ni Dinton, ha?
Here's Washington.
Wala yan.
Ilyasova is a capable defender. Nice work to affect that shot.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
Mahirap ba saluin yung bitlog na yun?
D passes to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. They get it back. And to Kumbo. When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them. Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's the pass to Monk. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Pasa dito. Yan. CCP, yan. Yan lang malakas. Ang Kumbo yung malakas, no? Dati parang si Superman, lumilipad na parang si Batman. Kilala niyo ba yun si Batman, na si Superman, na si Wonder Woman, na si Parekaman? Uy, ano bang ginagawa mo? Nahawakan mo naman yung bitlog ni yung Gumgumis, eh. Kisipi. Iwan ko na lang ba yung mga bulbul mong ginakain mo? Oh, wala ka dito. Ipon. Boom. Panil. Parang hinindi ang kanyang katawan. Diba? Yun lang yung mga bulbul niya.
Outplayed in the previous
Nice
game on their
game.
schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Nice starting.
The defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, GA. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Here's
Graham.
He's got
Graham
some
yung
minutes,
ice
but
cream.
nothing on the board yet.
Graham yung nilalagay sa mga guplot.
Bridges kicks to Graham.
Yung guplot na Grahams, no?
They need this.
Oy.
And the layup is up and in.
Makay si paring Lily Campoy.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster
Lang.
help than that.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
Wow.
D. Graham defending. And
Kita mo yun?
the basket on the shot from D.
Reversely up ng bulbul.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 9 points. The 10-footer. Here's Hernan Gomez, and it's blocked.
And Caldwell Pope just has unreal timing on defense. If you put up something soft, he's going to send it back.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Nice catch by the Swiss Reserve.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong on both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's
Ito
Graham
control po.
from outside
Hala.
the arc. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. Shots good from D.
Nice. Reverse.
D's got 8 points.
That's their third straight late off of the
Nice
Trail by
D.
13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Monk.
Monk.
Three. Charlotte again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game. Forcing a
Akin
few
naman
shots.
binigay,
Not
oh.
letting the game come to him naturally.
Binibigay niyo sa akin
Balanced
lahat.
effort at both ends has
Ito kayo
hushed
mag-score.
this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Kaya tignan niyo naman yung guplot ko.
Big shot from D.
Monk.
Now
Monkey.
here's Monk. He had 15 points last outing.
Ayun ang-
Just
oh.
4 to shoot.
Ito nyo na nga rebound.
And again, the Hornets missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This
Oy,
isn't like
pinsib.
and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Hindi ka na ma-offensive, ah.
D passes to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's D. Kick out to Giannis.
Yun, yat.
Hornets with the rebound.
Kala ko matiyat yun. Binigay ko na ang lahat yung mga bulbul ko. Dapat hindi mo ko. Eh, ba't di ko tinapik yun?
It's good. Graham's got his second basket of the game.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to
Tingnan ako ng
attack the
isang 3
basket,
points.
and he will.
Isang 3 points lang, isang 3 points.
D. Graham defending.
Ba't sabay ko lumabas ang Antetokounmpo?
D passes to Giannis.
Wala.
It doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way.
Kay Graham, baby.
Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 6.
Kasyat na
He's
si
got a
Minguplot.
role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their
Si
offense.
Minguplot hindi namimigay.
D. Graham defending.
Oh, sa'yo na yan.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Ba't wala pa rin?
And typically he has the touch to finish when
Yun
he's
lahat
in
yung
tight, but not sure on that
lalim.
possession.
And he dunks it down.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including
Ito
passing the ball.
na. Ito na.
Here's
Oh,
D.
pasa-pasa.
The
Uy,
kick out to Ilyasova. And it's a defensive 3-second
Hindi, ako
violation.
yung pretro. Ay, ba't si Middleton?
And their success rate on the season
Oh, wala oh. Diba?
77%.
And no good on the technical.
Sana. Middleton na start to na yan. Na end to na yan. Uy. Ay, ba't yan tumba? Huwag ka magtumba-tumba yan
Second quarter
dyan.
play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Yeah. Sino pala yan?
On the court for the Bucks. Middleton and
Uy,
Giannis.
wala ko dun ha.
D out there with George Hill. And it's Ilyasova
Uy.
at the 5 spot. And Middleton with the block.
Wala na, dak na
Here's
to.
D.
Ay, akala ko bagak
Finish
yung
off the
bulbul
break.
na.
12 points for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Wala akong
Here's
assist, no?
Graham. And it's blocked.
I'd love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has the reach to swat
Wala
away
akong
shots.
assist. Ito lang.
Here's Monk.
Ito Minguplot. Nice.
It's stolen by Hill. There's the lob into the Kumbo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Nangyari dun.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Kala ko ibigay niya Antetokounmpo.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a
Super,
chance at the line
super.
for one more.
Yeah, exceptional
Counted,
play there to
counted.
take the bump and still get it to
Sayang.
fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free
Oy,
throw,
wala.
no
Ah,
good
pasa,
for Monk.
pasa.
Bucks
Kaya
leading
to,
by
kaya.
6. Here's D.
Sayang
Good,
bulbul.
and the assist goes behind. D's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table
Oh.
for one another.
Oh, Graham, dito na Minguplot mo.
Knocked loose.
Diretso.
Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Tumpo na.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Graham, the pass to Bridges.
Punctuation dunk. Punctuation dunk ng bulbul mo.
Now, here's Monk. He's guarded
Oh,
by
dito.
Hill and stolen by Ilyasova. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David
Allah.
Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last
Anyari
game
dun?
against the Thunder was tremendous.
Na-turn over ko ng ano, pinapikpad niya, sinos niya kay Antetokounmpo.
Piled up an
Tatlo
impressive
ba tayo
number of
magkakapi dun?
assists.
Tatlo.
He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score.
Ito si
A
Graham,
very
no?
solid
Gusto
performance.
magpagtampihan sa atin, no? Kasi binibigyan ko ng Minguplot, eh. Tapos lagay niya ng Minguplot.
Really fed off his
No?
energy.
Pakalayan mo yan, turnover ko na, no?
It was an effort.
Turnover ko na.
He's
Ibigay
hoping to
niyo to kay
replicate tonight.
Antetokounmpo para assist niya. Ayot din siya, no? Nagawa niya ako ng assist. Dapat sa akin ng assist, no? Okay, gusto talaga niya Minguplot.
Monk with the ball. 6 on the shot clock.
Hayaan mo, Graham, bigyan kita ng Minguplot mamaya, ha? Nice try.
Defense is a big part of what Hill brings to the table. He doesn't take possessions off.
Oh, yan o, Mingo Plot. Diba, Mingo Plot lang.
This offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you
Yung
can
siguro
see
gusto
how
ni
they're
Dre,
finishing
Mingo
their
Plot.
plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't
Oh,
miss.
diba, napatay mo
We'll
si
see how
Mingo Plot
long
niya.
they can make this last.
Pag-usapan doon nila yung Mingo Plot. At sabi niya, Coach,
Well, it's
grabe
very
sila, Coach. Binibigyan nila ako ng
to the
Mingo Plot,
rim.
bro.
Coach can't be happy about
Coach.
that.
Poor rotations.
Tapos,
I mean, slow help and just not enough
kasi
toughness
ako
on the
din yung
interior.
Graham
They
Plot.
got a lot to talk.
Coach, yung sinabi niya na, sabi ni Coach, ano na, huwag mo silang huwag mo na yan pakialaman, ha? Kasi totoo naman, bigyan din kita ng Mingo Plot para maganahan ka.
Just the presence of mind there, Monk,
Sorry.
demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Giannis passes to D.
Look lang. Oy.
Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Enzo Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. They host the Spurs after this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Outside, Martin.
Sayang yung turn around
Pass to
dito.
Graham.
Dito naman si Mingo Plot.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. Martin from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Floats it up
Mingo
for
Plot.
Giannis. Up high, a step for the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was
Ito
that?
talaga ni
Sweet as
Graham
it
yung Mingo
gets,
Plot,
an
no?
exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Graham, the pass to Martin.
Bigyan natin si Graham. Favorito niya yan, eh.
Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Favorito niya yung Mingo
That's
Plot,
just
eh.
great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. D. Graham defending, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
Diba,
2
tinapit
shots
niya
coming
yung
up.
Graham yun.
And there's the call.
Tinapit niya yung
Charlotte the
bitlog ko
foul.
niya. Saan na yung Graham
First
ko?
middle
Saan na
of
yung...
last season. Plenty of drama
Saan
around
na yung
the
Mingo Plot
AD
ko? Sabi
trade
ko,
request.
teka
Davis
lang, wait
wanted
lang.
to leave
Ano
New
muna
Orleans.
tayo?
Some say
After
all
game na.
publicity is good publicity.
After game na, bigyan na kita ng Mingo Plot para mas maihalo mo yung si Graham.
Either.
No?
I think if you go back, the Lakers would
Kasi
say
ka
that's a
lang.
selfish
Huwag mo
move.
nakatapik-tapik sa
Some things
bitlog
are
ko.
best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
D passes to
Ginagawa mo. Ginagawa mo. Ginagawa mo.
Shot clock at 5. Feeds to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Ginagawa mo yan. Nagtingin ka pa sa langit.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now Graham. He's got 10. Pass to Monk. To the middle.
Patay ka doon.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kumpay.
And working getting themselves to the line here in the
Gusto ko
second.
sa Graham ba?
To get your offense going.
And the Bucks making a change here. Korver's checked in. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
Ba't binigay ko na sana yun kay Bulbul?
Michael Jordan. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys
Si Graham doon sa ilalim.
say are the best on the contract,
Hindi din na makuha yung
bang for their buck,
Mingo Plot.
he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way.
Grabe. Tumalon na yung kambal mo, yung katapat mo, Freddy. Ka pa nagbulbul. Bulbul mo lang, ha.
The most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players in the league. Period.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk
Nagawan
by
po ako ng
Giannis.
rebound.
Hey guys, it doesn't matter
Okay na yun, eh.
who you're rooting for, you've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
And the call will be against D.
Martin pala
So that will be
dito.
his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll
Martin
go to the line to shoot two.
Coco.
The Hornets have been off night from this run tonight.
And it's
Ito
been
ko
an
Martin.
average year
Hindi
really
player
at
pa
the
si
free throw line
Martin.
for this group, only around 75%.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Foul.
Murray's checked in for Milwaukee.
And he's
Ba.
starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the Hornets making a change here.
And one tayo
Lamb's
pre.
checked
And
in.
one.
The Bucks also with the sub. Williams is checked in. Here's Lamb.
Defense tayo pre.
He
Kasi
averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. That
score,
one good
pre.
for two. Batum's got 8 points.
More than comfortable catching and firing. Got to be aware of Batum. He has a ton of confidence in himself.
D passes to Antetokounmpo. Herman
Yan
Gomez
kaya.
grabs the miss. Herman Gomez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
itong goal.
Bridges misses. Bucks leading by 16. Passes it to D. The dish to Giannis.
Sige, sige.
Outside for Corver. Pass to Murray. Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. A shot by Williams, no good.
Ba yan sa titikumpo na? Parang di siya mahilig dun sa ano.
Guarded by Corver. And the foul called
Ala
on
ka,
Antetokounmpo.
titikumpo.
That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus
Third foul
situation in
na.
effect, so we'll head to the...
Force tayo pre. Tama
Here
na.
is Bledsoe. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively.
Ganap tayo,
Thank
ganap
you,
tayo.
David,
No?
for that interview, and we'll see you back here after...
Ganap tayo mga pre. Kunti lang assist ko lang.
And as we
Di kasi
dive into
yung
the
natin
second half,
natira
we'll
eh.
find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So
Hindi ko alam.
far, it has been a runaway. We're
Tinitira.
seeing tremendous game
Kaya
plan.
na ako tinitira.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Washington out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's
Ang galit
Bridges.
na si Graham sa akin ah.
And it's Graham in at the point. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. The Bucks have shot 5 of 8
Talaga
from the
niya
foul line.
nakuha yung guplut niya.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Offensive rebound and another shot. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bridges misses. Milwaukee leading by 16. And it's in there. That's now 26 points for D.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Knocks it loose. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Power down with both hands.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead.
Yun, ito naman.
Insurmountable.
Here's
Panas
D.
ko nga.
Drops in the breakaway layup. And he has 28 points for the game.
Grabe nung
It's no
boring
wonder
pag-layup
why
lang no.
they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Now, here's Monk. Tight defense on him. Charlotte, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Talk about execution on the offensive end.
Lit
They're
namin yung
leaving
Antetokounmpo,
nothing
no?
on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the
Eh,
flow
ba't
and
hindi
riding
nakakashot?
that wave for as long as they can.
And with that
Sa wakas.
three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Bucks?
Here's D.
Ang problem pre.
Antetokounmpo passes to D.
Pulbo na yan
Clock at
ah.
6. Tries again. Kicks it to Ilyasova. The shot's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The pass to Monk. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Graham. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
He takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Bridges against Caldwell Pope. Bridges misses. Bucks leading by 21. D, and he lays it straight in. D's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now you see really work the ball inside.
And the Hornets call time here. You think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam? You did both, so well.
You know what? I prefer body-to-body dunk. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on the rocks. Just incredible. Blake Griffin dunking on anyone, or Giannis dunking on anyone, or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, two hands, two legs, one leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me some.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And the stroke
Utangin na hindi binigyan no, tangin na Antetokounmpo ha. Gago, di kita papasahan ha, bulbul ka ha. Neighborman ko sa'yo, di kita papasahan. Di kita papasahan until fourth quarter ha. Tingnan natin. Bahala ka dyan. Gigil ako sa'yo ha. Bulbul ka, pasa sa akin.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the back.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And here is Graham. 16 points for him. Pass to Monk. Shot to stop the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 16th rebound on the night.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole. Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Poke loose. Here's D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. D's got 38 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. An easy bucket in the paint.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Bridges got a pair of threes now here in the third quarter.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
D passes to Middleton. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Oh, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And that one, good. 42 points for D.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Bridges, no one around him. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Bridges has gone 3 for 7 tonight. Inside. And the jump by Giannis.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Monk's shot's good.
Pumapasok ng mga bulbul nila.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make
Palakad,
everything else
diba?
work.
Bridges misses.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work.
Nice.
No problems knocking that one down. 6 points for Chris Middleton.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Now, here's Monk. 11 points in the game. Hernan Gomez kicks to Monk. And the Hornets miss again. And the Bucks, they're shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets.
Graham with the ball. 16 points for him. Out left to the wing. Bridges inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper. Here's D. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. D's got 46 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Monk kicks to Graham. Down low. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Monk. Moving it up. Count that one. 48 points for D.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Oh my God, oh my lahat, no? Oh my mga up ko to.
Monk's shot's good.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Madakdak na yung bulbul niya.
And the call will be against D.
Nakulod. Ang dami pang gagawin sa bulbul na to.
Outside, and another steal for him.
And every swipe he comes up with inches him closer to the second spot on the most steals in a season.
Well, his defense has been historic as he marches towards second on the all-time steals list.
And Don Busey coming up with 281 steals back in 1977, a mere 4 years after they started recording steals as an official stat. Amazing to see that number being approached.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Robert Williams is out there with Murray. Then it's D. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard spot.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Now Lamb. Pass to Monk. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3.
Guplot for 3.
And it's Graham missing.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can.
Kapagod siguro to siya mag-dunk. Kapagod mag-dunk.
Outside, Lamb. A steal. Here's Connaughton. And the NBA 2K League C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, right?
Patupal.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Charlotte making some changes. Daniels, he's checked in for Washington. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Martin subbed in for Monk. Martin, the pass to Bacon. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
D passes to Williams. Bucks passing it around. Here's D. Back to Williams.
Ay, ano ba yun? Bulbul mo lang. Isip mo, ba't iniisip yung bulbul mo?
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Lopez. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Lupis, no?
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
They grab their own miss. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Williams, and he banks in the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Connaughton. It's tipped. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Martin.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk. Even on a power finish.
Bulbul na yun, oh.
Here's Graham. Again, the Hornets score.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Murray outside. D. Graham defending. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game.
Marunong ka pala mag-box out na hindi ka nga marunong mag-rebound. Ito pa kaya. Ang lupis na lupis ka.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Williams comes with the double team. Bacon, the good-looking shot from the wing. Bucks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. The pass to Connaughton. Here's D. The feed now to Williams. Stolen by McDaniels. There's Bacon.
Dito para sa McDo.
No good with the triple. Floats it up for Williams. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Murray outside. D passes to Williams. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Stripped away. Out on his own on the break. Here's D. And got it. Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
5 lang tayo, no, para...
Charlotte shooting 40% from the field. Another steal. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Nabbing another steal.
And the thief strikes again. He's piled up so many steals this season.
And the effort has been there all year long. And now he is tied for second on the list for most steals.
And it was Don Busey in 1977 who had previously laid claim to the second most steals in a season, but he has been joined here in what has been an outstanding campaign.
Batum brings the double team. D, defended by Batum. 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
60 natin para
that free throw good from D. Devin Harris is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Williams. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D.
Well, he was the agitator.
And another steal for him.
Another legend leapfrogged with that steal. What a year.
triple double na tayo, triple double tayo. Lupit na performance ng bulbul ko ngayon, no?
Set the mark for second most steals in a season with 281, but now over 4 decades later, that record has been passed. Amazing.
And Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back with authority.
Clock is at 3. Martin wide open. He fires. Kept alive. McDaniels kicks to Harris. And so it's...
Hindi performance natin, no? 29 out of 30. Ayan, triple-double
the
na tayo.
Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting.
Makinan. Ito tayo. Sige. Yun na siguro mga lods na. So, dito na matatapos yung video natin. So, maraming salamat. So, pang watch us tayo na. So, kita tayo sa mga next videos na. Sige. So, maraming salamat. Bye. Sige, thank you.